Professor Maurice Kamto to declare his candidacy under a different political party. This is a good news to all the militants of CRM, because this man has been struggling to have a party that he will represent as a candidate, because Professor Maurice Kamto is having some kind of desire for this 2025 presidential election. If this is our first time on TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to this channel. MANIDEM Political Party of Anicent Ekane has given Professor Maurice Kamto an opportunity to declare his candidacy under this party, MANIDEM Political Party. The communique came out today after Minister Atanganji declared that any political parties that boycotted 2020 a municipal and legislative election would not be part of the 2025 presidential election. And immediately after that, Professor Maurice Kamto came out and said his party, that is the CRM party, would deposit its application on Friday at 10 o'clock. We did not know that he is cooking or preparing something behind. And after that, this news came out. It is a good news to all the militants of the party, of a CRM party, of Professor Maurice Kamto. And we are just praying that this should not be another game that they are playing over Professor Maurice Kamto, because many political parties have been dancing and pushing Maurice Kamto this way, pushing him this way, toasting him as if he is a child, just because of a mistake that he committed in 2020. Yeah, he was not thinking rightly before taking that particular mistake. And then I believe that Professor Maurice Kamto took that decision in 2020 because he was hoping and believing that nothing can change the program, because normally the municipal and legislative election was supposed to come before the presidential election, this 2025. But President Paul Biya discovered that Professor Maurice Kamto was too close to him in 2018. So he never wanted Professor Maurice Kamto in this game. So President Paul Biya postponed the municipal and legislative election to 2026. And this destroyed the plan of Professor Maurice Kamto. And this now is a good news to him. So we are just praying that this should not be another game that they are playing, because there was last week a political party came out and say Professor Maurice Kamto will run under that party. And then yesterday, they came out and said those who were negotiating with Professor Maurice Kamto are not executive of the party. So they deny it and say they have no agreement with Professor Maurice Kamto. That anger Professor Maurice Kamto yesterday, and today we are hearing about this good news for him and his militant. But the whole issue is, that is our prayer, that Elekam should not reject this, because the Elekam, all the application, Elekam still have to go through it and then send it to the Constitutional Council, and the Constitutional Council will be the people to decide who will be a candidate. So declaring your candidacy is not a guarantee that you are going to be able to participate in the upcoming presidential election. Thank good news to Professor Maurice Kamto. We wish you the best.